Get away from me. Ouch. I just got hurt. That hurts. Get off. Where did you all spring from? Yeah, probably a nest. At least. Someone help me! Damn it! Unreasonable little monsters. Karg, what should we do? There are so many of those Susco squirrels. We can't stand by and let him be killed. We've got to help him. We'll take care of this. Go and hide somewhere safe. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Alright, so here is the battle preparations menu. We can't change the battle participants. So then if you press triangle, you can get that menu, or if you press X, you also get it. Here you can equip, get yourself ready, but we're all ready, so we can just go straight to start. Oh, there's also party items where you can... Alright, I already showed you this. We have their options. Sound, you can choose stereo, monaural, but we'll go stereo. Then we got vibration, on, off, we'll go on. Message speed normal, and battle voices on. Because, you know, battle voices are nice and all. So, let's get this party started. Get rid of the Susco squirrels. Each mission will have a different... Each mission will have a different victory condition, but essentially it's all kill everything and you win.
Paulette!
You can get a little bit more distance of your weapon than I can, Paulette. You should be able to fight from a good position. Yes, I'll be sure to keep my weapon's range in mind. You can check your range by pressing and holding the R1 button.
Here I come.
Let's try!
That was a guard. So, oh yeah, also to note is that depending on where you are, your physical attacks will do more damage. So if you attack from the front, you'll do the least possible. You'll do damage, you just won't do as much. But then if you attack from the side, you'll do more damage than from the front. And if you attack directly from behind, you'll do more damage than from the front or the side. However, this doesn't affect skills or magic, so it doesn't matter where you are really. For the physical attacks, the sides do more damage than the front, and attacking from behind does more damage than from the side or from the front. So, and try to not leave your back exposed, at least later in the game. Here it's not such a big deal. I mean, you'll still take damage, it's just not as bad. So, we'll go ahead and attack this enemy. Or this Susco squirrel. It countered.
Here I come.
And then each character has a little interface at the bottom that shows the more important things. In this case, it's the level, the character name, the attack, defense, HP, experience, TNS, which is tension, and then your spirit stones. And then those 4 boxes next to the health point show if you're affected by a status ailment. For example, poison. So, as Karg said, Paulette has more range of her weapon, so she can often attack more than one enemy. So can Karg, but more if they're side to side and not lined up.
Now you're in trouble.
shall prevail.
It's kind of a lot of damage at this point in the game.
Let's go. Die.
Goodbye.
Card.
Look, the enemy dropped something. Maybe it's something we can use. But yeah, let's pick it up now while we still can. Use the pickup command to pick it up. Or you can just go over it and press X. We'll leave that to Karg. And just have... Oh yeah. They are now... Not every time, but sometimes when your characters have a conversation during the fight, you'll, you know, get your tension maxed out. Now, I said I wouldn't explain this until I got the full party, but I think I'll just, you know, make a short review of it later. Because notice how Karg and Paulette's colors are different? That's because each color represents a different thing. Characters with blue tension, in this battle's case, Karg, will pretty much always counterattack if they are physically attacked by an enemy. And then characters, in this battle's case, like Paulette, who have orange tension, will have a high chance of performing a critical attack. And then finally, we have characters, which I won't say their names right now until we get them, have green tension. And characters with green tension, if a character that is maxed in his if a character that has green tension is maxed and has the tension, then anytime a physical attack is... Anytime an enemy physically attacks them, they will either always avoid or guard the attack. Huh, so which is pretty cool. So we can get 2 enemies here, and let's hope that Paulette performs the critical attack.
You, huh?
And she does. Critical attacks cannot be avoided or
Getting
guarded.
stronger.
And here's our first level up. Plus 10 to her maximum health points. Plus 2 to her attack. Nothing for speed, unfortunately. Plus 1 to hit. Nothing to throw, unfortunately. Plus 1 in defense. Plus 2 to mental. And plus 1 to avoid. And then to get to level 3, she needs 115 experience points.
Paulette.
My power just reaches max. My energy is at its peak. Those monsters don't stand a chance now. Alright, when there's an aura around you, like there is now, target an enemy in my attack range. That way, we can make a joint attack. Alright, we'll work together to defeat the enemy. However, if you're not near an enemy, then tension's still not a waste. Like I already explained, each tension does different things. So, if you're by yourself, then it's not a total waste.
Take this.
And Karg's looks like Karg's in yellow, which means we better be a little bit careful.
It's ours now. Let's go. Die. Don't get excited about that.
What's this?
So here comes our first dual attack, or joint, as they said it, which really increases the damage
Karg, I
output.
won't let you down.
I'm right behind you. Ha!
See? 70 damage.
Is that your best? Die! You'll never defeat me. Got it.
You, huh? Yeah!
You can really fight. Thank you. I am Karg of Yubel. What are you doing in these ruins? These aren't just ruins, they're the remains of an ancient civilization. I'm just exploring in case there's anything to value here. Exploring? What exactly is it that you do? guess not. You'll be amazed. I'm the one who travels the far reaches of the world, in search of treasures left by those of ages past. The one and only Zeph. Never heard of you. Well, I guess around here it's possible you haven't. By the way, what's that mark on your arm? What, this? Don't worry, I didn't get that in the fight just now. I've had it since I was born. Since you were born? It's a strange shape, isn't it? But it's just a birthmark. I've noticed you always touch it when you're under pressure or worried. You were touching it when you were fighting those Sustan squirrels. I feel like I'm under a microscope. So then, Zev, what are you going to do now? Well, I'll probably explore around here a bit more. Really? I don't think there's anything to find. I'm sure there's something in this country that'll be worth my time. He sure seems interested in that birthmark. Alright, we'll head back now. Take care. Thank you. Right, let's get back and report to Lloyd. Yes. Car really became close to hitting the red, which would have been obvious when it got. Obviously, because each character has a weak stance when they're in the red. And as you grow in levels, then the times you hit yellow or red become earlier. So for example, later on 29 will be red and such.